Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heartlines. This is our space where we discuss everything relationship. I'm your host, Franca. On today's show, we'll be discussing the power of friendship, what builds lasting bond. And I have with me Ilesanmi, who is a creative director with arts, Iwuchukwu, a lawyer and HR professional. Please note that you can share your story with us via WhatsApp 081-9038-4633 or join us through our conversation on 070-25007749 or 070-1424-2420. Sheyi, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Franca, for inviting me. I feel so honored to be here.
Uju, hello, Uju.
Franca, hello, Sheyi.
Hi, Uju.
Can you hear me?
Very well.
Uju, how are you doing?
Oh, okay. I'm good. Thank you. And you?
We're good. We're trying to be cool here. How's the weather where you are right now?
Be.
How is the weather where you are?
Not too cool. Just okay. It's getting a bit cold. It's fall now, so not too cold, not too hot. So just perfect.
Okay. Okay, so today we're discussing friendship and how to build lasting bonds. Sheyi, what do you think about this? Before we continue, our last episode was amazing. And we had friends who said, you know what, on this next episode, we should pop some champagne.
Okay.
So, Sheyi, you are the one who's going to do us that honors. So while we're conversating, when we're having this very lovely conversation, we'll be sipping some good champagne. Uju, how are you going to join us for this one?
I wanted to ask, I'm not a party to the champagne drink, right? I can't drink virtually.
We'll Bluetooth it over.
Oh, you're a sharp guy.
It's fine.
So
what did Sheyi say? He will do what?
Sheyi said he's going to Bluetooth it to you.
Oh, okay. That will be something. Elon Musk hasn't gotten to that part yet. Bluetoothing drinks and food.
So
maybe in another 2 years
should we start
can
now?
have that.
Or now later we go start out?
I think we should probably try.
So we'll be bonding our relationship.
Yes,
our friendship.
A bottle of champagne.
So what we're
guess.
discussing will be,
it
will just be.
It will be flowing.
It will just be Uju, Ijiya. It will just be flowing. It will just be coming. So Sheyi, before we start this conversation, let's calm our nerves.
No, I think you guys can go on
while you do what you need to do.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Heartlines will be right back.
And influences thoughts and actions.
If we say there is beauty in diversity, then let us embrace our diverse culture.
We must continue to courageously be the voice of transformation.
As we are the hope for the future, yesterday's conversation shaped today.
What are you saying to shape your tomorrow?
We know you have a lot to say, and we are here to hear you.
Life is made up of moments, some that lift us, others that break us. Welcome to Heartlines. This is our space where we explore the beauty, the heartbreaks, and the incredible strength that every relationship brings into our lives. Friendship, marriages, partnerships, and everything in between.
Yes, say yes.
All the connections that shapes who we are today. Every week, we dive into the stories that define us. Stories of love, loss, heartbreaks, and healing. Real life stories from real people, just like you and I. Heartlines is where emotions meet understanding, and where we learn that we're never truly alone. Join me Mondays through Fridays at 9:30 p.m. for Heartlines, where we'll connect with every heart, one story at a time.
Thanks for staying with us on Heartlines.
Welcome back. Today's conversation is going to be amazing because I think it's something that would resonate with everybody. Discussing friendship, how to build lasting bonds is something that would resonate with every single person because I feel everybody has that friendship that's important. Everybody has that friendship that has gone bad one way or the other, be it marriage, family friendship, any kind of friendship, you know. So Sheyi, what do you think about friendship?
Personally, I think friendship is the foundation of human relationship.
Okay.
Because there's no man who is an island. We all have to lean on somebody at some point. We all have the need to have people around. We all need to be carried at some point in our lives. There's no man that can achieve it all. There's no man that has it all, and there's no man that is an island.
Okay.
We all, the human existence thrives on, relationship. Relationship is the building block of human existence because you have to rely on somebody at some point in your life to get things done, for support, for the basic things of life. Even life is not designed to be lived alone. We all have to, if somebody cultivates, somebody does the cooking, somebody does, it's a chain reaction. No man can boast of having to do everything. So I think friendship is the building block of human existence. It is something that we all innately crave for. And I feel like most people who don't value friendship are people who have been hurt and just decided to, give up on friendship. But finding lasting and long-lasting friendship is a good thing.
Yeah, so I've heard that the best friends you can have are the ones from secondary school, universities. You guys' friendship has lasted 20 years, tested and trusted. Those kind of things, people you guys grew together, that kind of friendship, when I don't see each other finish, things like that. But how do you build that bond that you are so sure that cannot break? How do you build that friendship that you can say, you know what, you beat your chest and say, this one, not sure for me?
So for me personally, I think every relationship takes time. The reason why people say friendship from way back are the best is because you've invested time into that kind of friendship. And time means that you become vulnerable. They've seen you in your lowest, they've seen you at your highest, So there's something that comes out of adversity. When people have seen you go through things in life, it kind of cements friendship. That's why they will say, when people want to banter, they will say, no be you guys see that time when they cry, because that is what makes it thick. That is what makes friendship solid. When you've been there through the thick and thins of life, because life is never going to be a bed of roses. There'll be ups and downs. So when you can get to that point where you can say, you know what, I was here, this guy stood for me. When I was here, he was there with me. When I was low, he was there with me. That's when you can actually say, yes, that friendship has stood the test of time.
Okay, so Uju, what's your take on friendship?
Kind of expatiate on what Sheyi just said. He talked about friendship, being important, and we need friendship for support and emotional connection and all of that. Okay. But I would like to emphasize that that's good friendship. it's not, some friendship can actually be very stressful. I agree that, friendship, in the society, we need friends, for even our mental health, personal growth, self-confidence, have fun in life. You do that with friends, you want to travel and all of that. But then I would like to emphasize that that's when you have good friends. And speaking on, adversity, when you're going through things in life, because life throws so many things at us sometimes, and there are some friends that are there, there's some that are not there. What I would like to emphasize in all of this, it's having good friends. And having good friends, it has to do with, for me, I always tell people that you have to be intentional about the kind of friends that you make. Don't just gather people and say, oh, because this person was here when I was going through this or that. It takes two to tango. So you need to, make sure that whoever it is you're friends with is also on the same page with you. There's mutual understanding, there's trust, there's affection, and the person is ready to go all out for you, just as you, whatever it is reciprocal between both of them. Because when there are expectations and the other person is not meeting it, that's when friendship breaks down, and you see people saying, oh, I don't do friendship, I don't like friends, and all of that. So it's for us to be intentional about people that, will say that are our friends, to avoid disappointments, and make sure you share the same values, you share the same outlook in life. You, like, basically both of you on the same page. You need to make sure that this person is all out for me, just like he has got my back, or she has got my back, just like I've got the person's back. I think that's where friendship breaks down, when, the expectations are not being met, and you have to be intentional to make sure that this person is my person.
Okay. So Uju,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you this question because I know with women, friendship can be really difficult. Personally, I kind of get along with guys more, So, Uju, how has it been for you dealing with females as friends? Or women as friends?
Yes, I get that a lot from people. I have friends that will say, oh, I don't do friendship. And I think it's also, with us categorizing our friendship, like, is this person a close friend? Is it just an acquaintance? Because we tend to just get in over our heads, and we call people that actually are acquaintances, we call them our friends. So for women, I think it's because I don't want to sound
Please
derogatory, but
sound it is fine.
I think women, they just come with drama. That's the way to put it. Women, we have a lot of drama.
I totally agree with you.
Women tend to gossip, they tend envy and all of that.
Okay.
So I think that's why, just like you rightly pointed out, most women will be like, oh, I'm more comfortable having guys, because guys, they don't get issues. They're like, guys are very easygoing. They're,
Uju,
whatever it is, they're just good to go. But women,
I don't agree. Uju, I don't agree with
Sorry?
you. Sheyi, men can gossip for Africa. Sheyi, can men not gossip for Africa?
Do we call men?
Well, that's not stereotyping, but most men are like chill. Most men are chill when it comes to friendship. They don't
Okay, so
they don't do all that drama that women do.
Oh yeah, so I think that when it comes to gossip, men gossip more than the women. The only thing is they don't have drama. That's what I think. Men gossip. Sheyi, you gossip, I know. So men gossip a lot, but they're not like women. Women women bring their own gossip with drama and unnecessary stress. But the men will just gossip and forget about it. They're not discussing it the next day. That's what I think they do.
Yeah.
So Sheyi,
I quite agree with you. I think men have we chit chat. I won't say men gossip, because gossip, I think, is a word that is synonymous with women.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say
Exactly.
I wouldn't say men gossip.
Men don't do it maliciously. There's no malicious thing.
There's no malicious thing behind. Yes, I agree with you.
We just share gist. We
over some bottles.
Yeah, we trade gist, and we just share experiences, more like it. And and I think once we table that, we don't necessarily go back to. I think what the difference between men and women is the fact that women tend to hold things more than men. Men discuss it, and once we're done with it, we let it go. and that's it. Like everybody has moved on. But women tend to hold things more to their chest. They're very personal.
They're more emotional.
Yeah, more emotional. So that's the emotional aspect of women. It tends to come out a lot, and it's everything. You can't detach women from their emotions.
But are guys jealous?
Yes, but we are more controlled.
Okay.
With it, and that's not for everybody. That's not me saying putting a carpet over everybody and saying everybody. But I think men are jealous, but are more controlled with their jealousy, and I think men are more competitive, more than jealous. You know, your friend is doing well, you want to do well as well.
So instead of keeping that grudge, you're coming out to say, "I beg, guy, how far?
Yeah.
What do you they run?
Yeah,
you know, something like me, I go run my own, or show me, you know, things like that."
Instead of sitting down and just acting on that and be jealous and you want to be better.
Okay.
Do you understand? It could be healthy and it could also be unhealthy. It depends on how the individual approaches it.
Okay.
So that's it for me. But men do talk.
Okay.
We talk a lot.
Okay.
But don't let's say we gossip.
Healthy kind of relationship.
Yes.
Healthy kind of gossip.
Healthy kind of talk. But we don't gossip.
Okay. Okay, so Uju, how would you say that friendship affects relationship like marriage?
I would for marriage, most people they'll like to say, "Oh, quote unquote, I married my best friend," and I've also had conversations where people are, you know, they will question you like you're married and you're keeping a male friend.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I think it's great if your spouse is your best friend, but we don't always get that because, I don't know, life happens and you find out that, you know, someone you intend to spend the rest of your life with is not your friend. So in terms of maybe you're married and you have a male best friend and all of that, well, I think it depends on your spouse if is comfortable with it. Okay. And I'm not sure if this is answering your question. You can please let me know if I'm digressing.
So what I was asking is, so what I actually want to know is, friendship in marriages, does it make the marriage better? So if your wife is your friend, not just your wife, how does that help your relationship? How does that help your marriage?
Oh, definitely. Because if your spouse is your friend, I think like you've surmounted like 70% of your problem in marriage. Okay. Because if a friend is someone that, you know, you're emphatic towards, you're kind, there's so many things that you would do to somebody that you would do to your spouse that you wouldn't want to do because the person is your spouse. And then I think, you know, better communication and forgiveness. It's easy to forgive when your spouse is your friend. And communication basically, because if someone is your friend, then it's so easy to discuss like a number of topics with a person. So yeah, definitely, if your spouse is your friend, makes for a better marriage. I agree.
So is it right for me to say that if you're in a marriage and you're friends with your husband, then you can tell your husband everything, no secrets?
Sometimes they say don't say anything, so don't say everything to avoid finish. But
friends not they see each other finish now, so that is not even an option.
I've actually seen husbands and wives that like they tell each other everything. Like even when the guy cheats, he will tell his wife, "Okay, I did this."
And what happens after
that? I've seen.
Okay, so what happens after that?
That's what I was talking about, forgiveness, and moves on.
Oh, really? And they have
it's easy to forgive when your spouse is your friend.
Okay.
Sorry.
So for cheating, Sheyi, please, I want to come to you with that.
Okay.
For cheating, you're cheating on your best friend, and you're comfortable with that. You're cheating on your wife is your best friend, and you're cheating on her, and you tell her about it, and then you do it again.
I think there's something wrong, fundamentally wrong with that.
You don't think they're friends?
They can be friends, but I think friendship also comes with respect. I can be friends with you, and I don't respect you, and I do something to you, and you say, Sheyi, please don't do it again. And I come back, I do it again to you. Eventually, it might not start off like that, but eventually it will get to a point where there will be a breakdown.
No, but
because you have to, because I don't think that can be friendship, but you don't respect. It's not a healthy friendship. And for friendship that does not have respect, eventually, you might say, we are friends, my guy, it goes. Eventually, to get to a point where you break down. Because respect is not there.
No. So, would you please? So, the guy cheats, and because they're friends, he would tell the wife, and the wife would forgive. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And they have a very good marriage.
What do you mean by good marriage?
Well, I understand what Shay is saying. Like when if it's something that is a habit and you keep doing it, of course you don't expect your spouse to keep forgiving. But if it's once and you did something and you're able to, because when things you keep hiding stuff, it also causes breakdown. Like you're not open to your spouse. You can't tell, I traveled and this is what happened. And you guys will talk about it and maybe even find out why it happened. And from there on, what are we going to do so that this doesn't happen again? That's communication. That's building trust in the relationship. But if something happens, maybe there's something you're lacking at home and you go out and you see it and you're not even able to communicate with your spouse because she's not your friend, she won't understand. Be like, this woman, she won't even understand if I tell her now, But if your wife is your friend and you go out and you do that and be like, because maybe you're feeling remorseful and you want to come. I just feel someone is your friend. It comes with understanding. It comes with trust. It comes with respect. Your wife will understand that, he didn't do this because he hates me or because he wants to disrespect me. This is something that happened and he feels bad about it. And he respects me enough and he respects what we have. And our marriage is important to him. That's why he's trying to communicate with me. This happened and I don't want it to happen again. How do we move forward from here?
Okay.
So that's what I mean. I don't mean that you keep cheating on her and expect that she'll keep forgiving you.
So I love her angle and her perspective of where she's coming from. But Shay, is that something you would do?
Which is what exactly?
Cheat and tell.
Yeah, why? I mean, if it was a mistake, you make honest mistakes, and that's the truth. And that's the thing about friendship. Omo, I fuck up. This happened. You are remorseful about it. It's just like every other friendship. If I offend my friend, right, I'm not just going to invalidate their feelings. I'm not just going to walk out on their feelings. Do you understand? Yeah, and brush it off. I'll meet you
halfway.
I messed up. Amen. And I'm so sorry. And you can, if you're friends with somebody, you can honestly tell when somebody messed up.
Okay.
And when they are sincere about their apologies and when they are sincere about asking for forgiveness. And you can, if you're truly friends with that person, you can say, yes, I know this is not this person.
Okay.
This person made an error.
Mistake.
Yes. And it makes it easy, like she said, like Uju said, it makes it easy for you to overlook and say, you know what, it happens.
Okay.
Let's move on from it.
Okay.
And that applies to every friendship, not just marriage, even interpersonal friends. There are friends that, they will do things to you and they'll be like, I better go sit down, only you they go first do, And that thing hurts more than when somebody actually says, man, even if they don't know, I just say, man, you get one thing where I see you, or you get one thing where I do you, and and I just say, make I tell you, say, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what I should have done, this is what I didn't do, and I let it go, and this thing hurt you, even though you didn't know it was coming from me, but this is me coming out to meet you and telling you that, man, I fucked up.
Okay.
Let's move on from this.
Okay.
And let's mend it. I think that solidifies friendship than for you to invalidate people's feelings and just think that, you know what, I've done it. even the person doesn't know, let's just patch it and move forward. And the person respects you more for coming to the table to say, I did this. Yeah, I did this wrong.
Exactly.
Let's move on from it.
Okay, so let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Heartlines will be right back.
Life is made up of moments, some that lift us, others that break us. Welcome to Heartlines. This is our space where we explore the beauty, the heartbreaks, and the incredible strength that every relationship brings into our lives. Friendship, marriages, partnerships, and everything in between.
Yes, say yes.
All the connections that shapes who we are today. Every week, we dive into the stories that define us. Stories of love, loss, heartbreaks, and healing. Real life stories from real people, just like you and I. Heartlines is where emotions meet understanding, and where we learn that we're never truly alone. Join me Mondays through Fridays at 9:30 p.m. for Heartlines, where we'll connect with every heart, one story at a time.
Thanks for staying with us on Heartlines.
Welcome back. We're still discussing friendship and how to build long-lasting relationships. I'm still with Sheyi and Uju. So we're saying, remember to follow us on all our social media handles. Upgrade TV on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, in fact, all our platforms, please. Remember to follow us, and if you feel there's anybody who needs to watch this, please share our links with them so that they can come up, watch this, and feel free to share their stories with us. Our numbers are on the screen. You could call us on any of our numbers. You could send WhatsApp messages. You could send emails at our email address is counsel@vodaconsult.com. You could share your stories. You could be anonymous. You could share you could just send us anything, any story you want to send to us via our email platform, our emails, our WhatsApp numbers, or you can call, and also you can be anonymous. So please share our links, call in, join the conversations so that it will be more interesting, please. Thank you. So Sheyi, back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that with friendships, there's a thin line. You could be friends with someone. In fact, you could be friends with someone for 20 years or 15 years, someone you've known from maybe primary school or secondary school, and you guys just drift apart. Like, you're wondering what's happening. You don't want to identify that is maybe jealousy. You just find out that, you guys are just quarreling over stupid things. What do you think is the cause of that?
First and foremost, friendship is hard work. And it has to be mutual.
Okay.
People think friendship is just like a walk in the park where you meet up, drinks, but it's hard work. It goes beyond all that.
Okay.
It goes to being there. You make conscious effort. Even when life is life in you, you still make conscious effort to reach out to this person. This person also makes conscious effort to reach out to you. It is not a one-way road. It's a two-way thing. And communication is extremely key in friendship. And we know life comes at you fast sometimes. We all just get all worked up with life. Things come at you. Everybody's dealing through stuff that you probably don't know about. But that's where communication comes in. If I think you're my friend, and I think we share something, I think communication comes easy as well. To say, guy, how far? Waiting to happen. I never see you in 2 weeks, or I never hear from you in 3 weeks. What's up? Are you okay? Are you good? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be the long, lengthy conversations of this happened, this happened, this happened. But just the fact that you're able to check up and you're able to, the person is constantly in your mind, consciously or unconsciously.
Okay. So, my kind of friendship is funny because I don't like stress. And I think that we're all occupied with so many things that I don't have to call you every day.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to check up on you every now and then. But what I call friendship is, for every time we meet up, we pick up from where we stopped or where we left it. That's true friendship for me.
Yeah.
I have friends that I've had for 30 years. And trust me, we don't speak every day. But the day we speak, nobody is saying, you're not coming since, so it's very unhealthy. I don't want to be in that space. I don't want to be in that space. I don't know how to do this best friend thing. Do you understand? So I'm asking, how do you handle people? How do you identify? So Uju said something. Uju was like, know your acquaintances and know who your real friends are. So I think that's a personal thing. It's a personal thing in the sense that everybody knows what they want from friendship. So you deal with it how you want to deal with it. If you are the friend that likes attention, then you want somebody calling you every day.
Exactly.
But if I like to be in my space. So how do you deal with all that and still keep a very good bond with your friends?
But you realize one thing. That person, the friendship didn't start one day.
Okay.
Do you understand? You guys did not get to that level once. You didn't just become friends that anywhere you see, or you just anywhere, like if I travel today, I've not seen you for 15 years, and after 15 years we picked up from there. It didn't happen in one day.
I won't agree with you. You know why? I personally have met people that we just connected. We think alike. You understand? So it's easy for us to work. It's easy for us to do things. And I've had friends from like 30 years. Every time I see you, you get me upset. But I tolerate you because you have been my friend for forever. And I have friends that I met you 2 years ago. I feel very comfortable with you. I'm calling you. I'm running things with you. And I just feel like I've known you for like forever.
But it's mutual.
So, but you're saying you can't feel like that with somebody you just met.
It's mutual.
In the sense
because you can't keep doing that. Now, what I'm saying is, I don't feel that kind of friendship is sustainable. Because imagine, no. Let's be honest here, right? That person that you say you vibe with, it's not like I vibe with you 1 year. There's still a channel of communication. Do you understand what I'm saying? You guys still talk.
Yeah, so I would talk to her more than my friend I've had for 30 years.
Because you're comfortable, because you still talk.
No, you don't get what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're saying that I can't be comfortable with someone I just met. I can't build the same relationship with someone I just met today.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
you
so
can definitely build that.
But
what I'm saying is that communication line is constantly open. It's not, you won't get to that level by just having acquaintances, by just, we just met. And after we said, hey, that's the end. The next time I'm seeing you, like 5 years down the line.
No, that's not the kind of friendship
exactly.
That's not what I'm speaking about.
Definitely were communicating, whether it's little communication, whether you don't have to be sharing all your life histories and everything, but there definitely was communication.
Oh no, I agree with you. No,
yes.
Sorry, I agree with you on
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Oh, I agree with you on that. So Uju, I'm going to ask you, have you had any personal experience with a friendship that really tore you, like made you feel so bad? a friendship that you lost and you still want it, those kind of friendship that would just break you and you're asking, what happened? Have you experienced any of that?
Okay, so I'll digress a little to the discussion she was having. So for me, I don't believe that friendship should be hard work. I don't believe that friendship should be tolerated, because when you're tolerating somebody, then like life is already hard enough. That why would someone that is supposed to be like your safe space, someone you're supposed to confide in, someone that is supposed to make you happy, why would you be working hard to sustain that relationship? Like you said, yeah, I agree with you, Franca, when you said, that there are people that you don't talk to 2 months, 3 months, and then when you guys connect, it's like, you just, the discussion just flows and nobody's asking, you didn't call me and all of that. So yeah, for me, friendship should be low maintenance, very, very low maintenance. I don't want to, we go through so much in life that your friends should be like, okay, your safe haven. Like, this is where I'll just go and leave all my problems and my burdens, and you guys talk about it and try to deal with whatever it is you're going through life. And that's why I said you need to find people that share the same values with you, people that are alike, people that are like you, like me, I call them my tribe, people that are like my tribe. And you also find out that, Franca, you said something that, secondary school friends, they say that they are, lifelong friends and all of that. So for me, my 2 best friends are actually my secondary school friends. And they've remained my best friends because we share the same values, we share the same perspective in life, we like similar things and all of that. And you also find out that, when you go through life, you evolve, you outgrow people, you outgrow friendship and all of that. But there are still some friendships that they've also evolved with you, and you guys are still alike even after so many years. And that kind of friendship, it doesn't require maintenance or, checking up on each other and all of that. So for me, I think I said this earlier, when I see people write some put up memes and they write things on their DP and all of that, I don't do friendship and all of that. Honestly, I've been very fortunate through life. I've had very good friends, and I can't really say I've had any bad experience. Honestly, when I say this, people will be like, she's just lying, she's bluffing. It's not possible. But I've really not had any bad friendship experience, or so to say.
Okay.
I've always been very intentional. I've always been very, even right now, I'm in Canada. Most of my friends are back home in Nigeria. People say, we'll be lonely. I said, no, at this point in my life, I'm going to be very strategic with my friendship, with people I call my friends. I'm not just going to pick anybody and say, because I'm lonely in Canada, I want to have friends. Okay. So I've always been very intentional and strategic. Maybe sometimes I even tell myself, am I being selfish? Why is it that I only go to people that I feel, these ones are my people? It's the symbiotic relationship. They give me, I give them. Okay. Like, I need to have value in the friendship. I don't want a friendship that is stressing me.
So for you,
I've really not had any.
So for you,
bad relationship, but there are people. Sorry. Let me just finish. But there are people that I've considered friends, and they've hurt me. Like we've had conflicts, we have squabbles, and I've tried to have civil conversations, like communicate with them to say, I don't like what happened and all of that. And like we said earlier on, like if someone keeps on doing the same thing, you can't just keep forgiving. For me, I'm like, okay, I think this is it. I'm not going to, I'm not going to block you or stop talking to you and all of that, but I'm going to become cold and I'm going to drift away from you.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I don't want any friendship that stresses me. I just leave. So yeah.
So for you, it's basically you're giving back the energy you get.
Exactly. Okay. Reciprocate the energy. Yeah.
Okay, so someone sent a letter to us, and I'll read it. It says, "Dear Franca, I hope you're well. I saw your show launch, and the show today on friendship couldn't be more timely for me. Recently, I went through a painful experience with people I thought were true friends, only to realize they felt threatened by my achievements. This betrayal has left me hesitant to open up and trust again. As someone who I believe celebrates the beauty of friendship, I did love to hear your advice and that of your guests on how to move forward how to move past this and open up myself to new connections without carrying preconceived doubts. Any guidance you could share would mean a lot. Thank you for this. Please, I want to remain anonymous. Sheyi, what's your take?
Well, I don't think he or she should be too hard on themselves, because the truth is, 20 friends cannot be friends. Sometimes 20 friends can't be friends for 20 years, which means at some point you outgrow some kind of friendship. And it's okay. It is very okay. Don't put yourself under any kind of pressure that this friendship did not work. Let's move out or whatever. It is okay to outgrow friendship. Because at some level in life, some people will not be able to relate to where you are in life. And that's the truth. And also,
Absolutely.
people grow.
Thank you.
People grow. People outgrow friendship. People, what you considered shared goals, shared dreams, shared objectives at some point.
As you grow, it changes.
Exactly. You have families. Everything begins to change. And there's no point putting yourself and forcing yourself
to be in that relationship because you want to
because
keep
you
a relationship.
believe that you've been there for years.
No.
Just let it go. So that person, first of all, should not be too hard on themselves. Friendship would come and go. But they should also open themselves up, because you would meet people. And sometimes the quality of friendship is not in the number of years. Sometimes it's never in the number of years that you spend together knowing each other. You could, like you said, you could meet somebody and you connect.
I agree.
But if you owe that to your
heart to say that, because I have not known this
person, even the person I knew from secondary school did this to me.
So why can't this person? Okay.
You are just shutting yourself to doors of things that could really be wonderful. Because there are some people that you meet that, literally change your life.
Thank you.
Change your perception about friendship. I've met people, and I continue to meet people every day, that, by the time you meet this person, you discover that this person is actually even better than the person that you were friends with for years, because you've drifted apart. This person has gone their own way, you've gone your own way. You are now, the person you are now connects more with this person you just met.
Yes, so because, please, if you're listening to us, please, Uju, I'm going to come back to you, please. So if you're listening to us, I don't think there's any friendship that is by force.
No friendship should be by force.
And then if you have a set of friends that are envious of you and are doing all this, then you shouldn't be in that circle. So if you get hurt, it's a good thing you have learned from that. Please move on. You would always make new friends. So I'm of the opinion that I always say.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
As you grow older, making friends becomes more difficult.
Yes, because your stakes are higher. You can't just be my friend.
Because it is more difficult. Getting yourself to do the things. I look at my son, for example. He goes to school. And almost every week he has new
friends,
I'm like,
they're innocent, you never see life.
But as you grow older, the things you are open to becomes
values.
Yeah, your values become very limited.
Your values are,
you begin to see things that you see life differently. You see, it is more about value proposition.
Yes, value. That's
value
what it
proposition.
Is. Give and take.
Whether we call it friendship or not, there's a value every friendship brings.
Should give, exactly.
It is not just...
If it's not giving value, please, I'm not in that WhatsApp group.
You're either giving emotional value, you are either giving all of the above. Even financial value. I know that if you get
You
to
don't want to
places,
say yes, yeah.
right? If you get to places of opportunity,
You would
you
call
speak
you
about
speak
me.
about me. I agree with you.
That is a
Exactly.
friendship.
That's friendship. So, Uju, your advice to our anonymous person, the anonymous person, not a caller, who sent the text. What's your advice?
Okay. I will just add to what she said. I saw a meme that says if you like be gathering mad people as friends, better know that the friends you have now are the connections your children will have in future. So yeah, just to add that. Okay, so I think she has basically said it all. For me,
Okay.
that's why I said, people evolve, friendships evolve, you are good people. So like if you're in a space where maybe education wise, you're getting master's degree, you're getting your PhD and all of that, and then your friends over the years, that you've had over the years, they're being envious of you. Honestly, you have no business being with those people, because the more you grow, the more you meet people whose values and whose outlook in life aligns with where you're going to. In fact, one of my friends said, "Oh, Uju, I have no business with anybody I have no business with people that are not in tune to where I'm going." Like,
Exactly.
You have your vision, you know where you're going. And if people are like distractions trying to drag you back, you leave them behind, though, and just face forward. So for me, I would say, I know it hurts, like these are people you call your friends and all of that, and then all of a sudden they're like, it's like a betrayal. But you just need to like focus ahead and move on and meet people that their goals align with yours. And honestly, when you meet people that share the same values and the same goals, the same perspective, it's so easy. Friendship is so easy. Friendship shouldn't be hard at all.
At all.
It's easy.
At all.
Yeah,
Shay, you wanted to say something?
You have to be discerning about people you call your friends.
Yes.
I can't just pick up anybody and say, "Oh, this person is my friend," because I feel that's also a representation of me. Like whatever it is they're doing, be like, that's the juice friend, though. So I'm friends with people that when people look at them and they call them my friends, I'm proud to say, okay, this is my friend. So where you are in life, you can't just be picking up anybody and say, "Oh, friendship." Okay. You have to pick people that are aligned with your goals and your vision and all of that. So, if you've outgrown your friends, I'll tell the caller to make new friends.
Yeah, so have new friends.
There's so many people.
Okay.
Something to add to that. Now, you should also be guarded. This is not to say that you should be open to every friendship, but as much as you are guarded, try to find a balance. Be open in such a way that you get to know people. Process of knowing people means interaction.
Yeah, I agree.
And from interaction, communication, you can easily tell that, this person's ways are not going to be my ways. We are not going to gel. We can pick up these things. That's the truth. We can pick up, in as much as you might close your eyes to it in the first time and just say, but you can pick up these things. You can know that, on the long run, as you grow older, friendship is more intentional. It is more of the fact that I know what I want, and if I don't see what I want, then there's no point in being friends. So I believe also that the person who sent the message is going to meet people. Be open to it.
Be open.
But I also know what you want.
For me, I think people should really set high standards for friendship. That's what I think. Set high standards for friendship, because if I make it cheap for you to reach, if it's cheap for you to get to me, then you won't value what I'm giving to you.
And honestly, right, it's not in the number of friends, it's in the quality.
Quality, brother. Preach on.
Quality.
Yes, preach on.
Quality. Exactly. You can have 3 friends that will hold you tight. Like,
nothing they happen.
Anywhere.
We are with you.
We go war together.
Exactly.
If anything cast,
I'll take a bullet for you.
We are going.
Exactly.
That is more solid than having 10 friends that you can't tell who is who.
Exactly.
Or 10 friends that are envious of you.
Sorry, I just remembered something. There's something I always tell my kids. I'll say, don't allow people choose you. choose them, choose who you want, because sometimes you just get carried away, maybe because of how you look, or maybe you have money or something. People always want to be around you, and you just get carried away with all of that. So I tell my children, I'd be like, don't allow people choose you, be the one to choose. Don't get carried away because people want to be close to you, and then you just get into all sorts of trouble. Be strategic and choose, pick your friends. So yeah,
true, makes sense. So thank you, everyone. Sheyi,
before we go, right? I think you should also know that friendship, it's a two-way thing. Be very wary of people
who also only want to collect,
come to you because of what they can get from you. They can stay for years.
Yeah, because they endure anything. I get you. So we've had an amazing conversation today, and Sheyi, you're my guy.
Thank you.
Uju, in fact, the way I'll be calling you my friend now, if you see me and I call you my friend, please agree to be my friend. So we've had a really amazing conversation, and please, if you know there's anyone who you feel has a story to tell, someone who you feel is going through something and needs to speak to someone, please reach out. We're here to listen to what you have to say. Our lines are there, are on our screen. We can send us an email at counsel@vodaconsult.com, and you could actually call here to say your story. We will listen to you. Our stories are not what's the word? Our stories are not scripted. Our stories are real. So you can actually call in, send your messages as anonymous, and we would attend to you. We would be real with you. We will tell you exactly what we think, and we're not judgmental here. You could tell us anything. We're not gonna say No, we won't do all of that. So thank you, Sheyi, and thank you, Uju, for joining us. Please, our people, remember to follow us on across all our social media handles. Upgrade TV on Instagram, YouTube. Where are we again? LinkedIn. Where we there again? We there plenty places. Sheyi, are you following us? Go and subscribe now. Oh yeah. Now. Set an example for my viewers.
Followed.
Press click. Please follow Sheyi. Sheyi is clicking. So please, everybody click. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.